Hello everyone, welcome to Card Design Thursday. I'm going to apologize in advance for the lighting, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning on Thursday morning and it's the only time I could film this video. So, today we're going to be making a card. It's really simple, just a standard card, but I'm going to be playing with some dies and some pre-made card bases. I found a ton of pre-made card bases that were stashed away in a box somewhere, and I decided to show how you can take a pre-made card and just make a lovely card with just 2 colors, the card base and white, and a little bit of silver in there. So this is the card that I'm making, and I'll show you what I used to make it. So I used my Memento ink on the inside, because this is the inside right here. And I used this stamp set that came with this designer die from Echo Park. It's this one right here. I just used this right here out of it. And then I'm also going to be showing you how to do this if you don't have dies. And then I used these metal snowflake dies that came from Created Home with G. And they were very inexpensive, and I'm not sure if he still has these left, but he did have some at one point, but he's running a big sale. As you know, unfortunately he's closing his store, and so there's big sales on there. So run right over there, stop the video and run and see if you can get them, because they are so cute and they cut out, like I said, so beautiful. So I used those, and then I used these die borders here from Gina Marie Dies, and it comes with trees, the snowman, and the deer, and they're so cute. And then I also used some of these charms from Created Home with G. There's a snowman and these little lovely snowflakes. I have tons of these because I stocked up on these last year, and I think I may even have some coming on an order this year. I'm not sure, but I don't remember what I ordered. Wait till my order comes in. Okay, so we're going to be using those. And then I had this stack. I found this stack here that I got. I don't know if I got it last year or a year before last from Tuesday Morning. But I thought it was black paper, but it wound up being green. And then white. And then this lovely white with specks in it, and the red. It's just perfect for Christmas. And so I'm going to be using these throughout the season to make cards and show you how you can make lovely cards from pre-made cardstock. I will say this is lovely cardstock. It is 110 pounds, which I think, if I'm not sure, it's about 300 GSM, but I'm not sure. But anyway, it's 5.5 by 8.5. So 8.5 this way, so it's wound up being 4.25 by 5.5. Your standard card base size. Okay, so, and I'm also using a Merry Christmas stamp that I got that came from G's Teddy Bear Lane from May Made It. So just to start, I use green on this one. I'm going to use a red one on this one. And what we need to do is cut a mat from the inside of the card. And so, since my card base is 5.5 by 4.25, I'm going to cut my insert mat to be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So that's what we'll do for that. And we'll put that on the inside of the card and get that done and out of the way. See, it fits lovely in there. My other one's just a little shy because I actually used a piece of scrap that was just a wee bit short, but that's okay. So we're going to put this in here. Just kind of eyeball that, make sure it's in the center. Okay, that's done. Then on the outside, now I went ahead, in the interest of time, and went ahead and die cut all my pieces out. And these are the pieces. And I just used scrap paper because I knew I was going to be piecing these together and it wouldn't show anyway. So I wanted to give some dimensions to the heels, so I did it this way. So all I'm going to do is rip that little piece off, put a little glue here, and just a dot of glue on the trees. And if it squishes out, oh my goodness, I did it on the wrong side. Well, you know, it's all good. We'll turn it around. I am not going to sweat about it, guys. Because in the long run, you can't really tell anyway. Okay. Then we're going to put the snowman on. We're going to give him some texture with some heels here. We're going to put him like that. And I'm going to cut a piece of that off. Or I could turn him around the wrong way too and make him work better. Because I'm going to put something right there where that line is. Okay, and I just made a little mark here at the end of my card so I know where to put the glue. Sorry, it's late. I'm leaving my mistakes in, as always, because we're not perfect, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. So, there we go. And then I'm just going to take some scissors, and trim that extra off. And see, I think that looks really cute. You just got the little snow heels on there. And then obviously you can cut some more snow heels if you want to. I just chose not to. And then I have all these lovely dies, cut snowflakes. They're so pretty. I love these snowflakes. These are my favorite snow dies ever. They cut so pretty and they punch out so nice. So all I'm going to do is take some glue and put it on the back. Excuse me. And stick them on the card. And I'm going to take the little tiny one down here, like it hit the ground, and put it right there close to where that little line is. So it kind of covers up my little line a little bit of where I joined that. And then I'm going to take a medium one of these. And I love these. They have little hearts in the middle of them. They're so cute. And then, let's see. Take another one. Now, another option, if you have little tiny foam dots, you could put these up on foam. I just chose not to do that. Okay. And so, that is so cute. And it's very simple, but it's really, really cute. And I have extra snowflakes left over. Now, what I did on the inside, and you can stamp your mat if you're not comfortable with stamping. Before you, oh sorry, I didn't mean to hit the base. Before you put it on your card, I'm okay with it, stamping it on my card. Just making sure I get my ink blot loaded with ink. So I'm just going to stamp right here in the middle, Snow Much Fun. I'm just leaving that on there just a tiny second to make sure the ink transfers. Pull it off. And then I'm going to remove that. And I'm going to put my little Merry Christmas on there, which is stained from using some red ink that I used the other week on a card. I'm going to stamp that, load that up. And I'm going to take my little wipey here and wipe the edge of my thing to make sure I don't have any ink on it. Because the first one I made, I just got a splotch of ink at the top. Okay, and then I'm just going to put Merry Christmas right underneath it. And then what I did was, I took one of these little snowflake charms. They're so cute. And because there was a snowflake there for the O, I just put some glue on that. And yes, art glitter glue holds these perfect. And I'm just putting the little charm in the middle for the snow. And even though it's glued, after Christmas, if they want to use the charm, or even before, they can just take it off. It'll come right off. And then taking a little snowman charm here, putting a little glue on the outside edges of it, and dropping it down in the corner, like so. And if a little bit of glue comes out, it's okay. It does dry clear. And there you have it. Just a quick and simple, easy little die cut card. Now, what happens if you don't have die cuts of the little heels and snowman and stuff? Well, I'm going to show you really quick how you can make another card using just scrap paper and stuff. And so I'm going to use another one of these green sheets. I love this green color. I think it's really pretty. And because it's already done, we just fold it. It's pre-folded. Okay. Now, you know you want a snowboarder, right? So all I'm going to do at first is put it in here, and I'm just going to put it to the 1 inch mark over here on this side. Actually, I'm not going to put it at 3/4 mark, and cut a strip. Okay. Then I'm just going to take some scissors, and I'm just going to start at the corner here. And I'm just going to gently slope it down. Okay? And then I'm going to start at the other corner here and do the same thing. Gently slope it down. Alright. There's one. And there's one. Okay, so let's put those on. Go to the edge, line it up, and there's your snow hill. Now, I don't have a stamp for little tiny trees and stuff, but along with this stamp set over here, it came with a little snowman. So we're just going to take this snowman right here and load him on the snow block. Load him on the block. And we're going to stamp him out. Like I said, it's not going to be exactly the same card, but I am going to take, I got ink on the inside of here. I'm just going to remove some of that so there's possibly not a chance that I get on my card. But I am going to cut these out. Okay, and we're just going to stamp it. Okay. And then we're going to cut this out. I am going to leave some room on around the arms and stuff because it's a skinny little stick arm. And there's just no way I'm going to try to fussy cut that out. So I'm just going to leave just a little bit and it'll be okay. And when you're fussy cutting, which these are not the best scissors for, if you turn your paper instead of picking up your scissors, you can cut it a whole lot better. Now, if you don't like the way that looks, if you think you got too much white on it left, you can take your ink pad and just go around the edges and darken it up a little bit. And that's what I usually do to fix my little imperfections. But I wanted the white to stay on the arms. Okay. And we're just going to pop him down here. And we can make him the center of the heel here. So we're just going to put a little glue on him. Remember, this is just on the fly. I decided that I wanted to show you how to, do something without having to have the dies. And I just decided this when I turned the camera on. Okay, so there you go. Now, what if you don't have these snowflake dies? And because these are really pretty. But I still advise you run over to G's and see if he has any. So, what about stickers? If you have stickers, you can use these. And these were some that I got from Michael's a couple of years ago. I've just held on to them. And we're just going to pop some snowflakes on there. Okay. And that's what we have. Then we're just going to cut our mat right quick. And remember, it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so therefore it's going to be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 on the inside. I have got to refill my art glitter glue bottle. I bought refills on my art glitter glue because I don't like running out. Okay. Then we can remove our little snowman and stamp our sentiment just like we did before. Line it up in the middle. Okay, and then our Merry Christmas sentiment. Try not to get any black on it. Rub that off. Merry Christmas under the bottom. Now, I don't know if this little tiny one, I think that's going to be too big for that. So you can just leave the snowflake on there. And then, but at the bottom, you can put another one of your little stickers for the snow. There we go. Or maybe put maybe one up here. And then you have another really cute card. And that is without die cuts. So, you can recreate this Christmas card with or without dies. Here's my 3 examples. And I just think they're really, really cute. So I hope you will try them. And dig out those pre-made card bases, because they come in handy to make really quick cards. I'm going to make sets of these and probably sell them if I do a craft fair or either on my online Facebook store. So, alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you've not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so by hitting that subscribe button up there. And don't forget to tap the bell. And I will see you all later. I am going to bed now. Bye.